Hello everyone. To begin, I'll introduce myself. I am a former Vice Minister of Ministry of Construction and Transportation of Korea and the Chief of Incheon International Airport Corporation. I am much honored to be invited to the first global symposium of Korea and Paraguay. And also, I want to thank His Excellency Mr. Hyun Moon, Chairman of the GPF, and His Excellency Mr. Jose Altaminos, the Chairman of IDPPS, and His Excellency Mr. Jose Milinas Vega, Minister of Planification for Economics and Social Development, and our honored guest. After the Korean War in 1950, Korea has made fast economic developments. Today, I will talk about the importance of S.O.C infra and Korean experience for the S.O.C infrastructure. I hope today's symposium would help to S.O.C development of road, port, railroad, and airport of Paraguay. To make S.O.C development possible, it needs much construction expense. Among our visitors, there are two former vice chairmen of Uri Bank and Sinan Bank, which are leading investment banks in Korea. Let me introduce briefly two gentlemen there. Mr. Woo-Hyun Cho was Vice Chairman of Uri Bank. He is now an advisor of Uri Finance Research Institute. And Mr. Sung-Han Lee was Vice Chairman of Sinan Bank. And he is now an Executive Director of Asia Asset Management. The Ministry of Construction and Transportation of Korea has completed many S.O.C development projects successfully, from project planning and to the completion of projects. I hope know-how acquired from the development process of Korea will be transferred to Paraguay. Paraguay has one of the world's best hydroelectric power plants. Also, Paraguay has strengths in export and import of all kinds of agro and livestock products. However, to use the strengths of the Paraguay to its full potential, it is essential to improve transportation ability and reducing the cost of transportation and logistics. In other words, expanding road, railroad, and airport is very urgent issue. Through expansion of infrastructure, it will not only improve daily life standards, but also upgrade economic power and contribute to industrial developments. From a war-torn country to a developed country, the foundation of Korea was built from Gyeongbu Expressway construction. For example, such S.O.C investment has been continued until now. Incheon Airport construction, Busan Port construction, private financed highways, high-speed railroad called KTX, and construction of Incheon Port and Pyeongtaek Port are classic examples of the investments. Korea lacks in resources. It was very difficult to develop country. Nevertheless, it is now developed in the industries of IT, communications and vehicles, and electronics. Also, it has established its foundation in the export-led industries. S.O.C expansion made this all possible. It is very difficult to develop S.O.C infrastructure by an effort of a country alone. It needs cooperation with many nations. Korean government is operating various programs that are critical to infrastructure development and mutually beneficial to the related nations. Programs include setting up master plans of countries in need of infrastructure development and exchanging professionals and public officials to share technologies and policies. The Minister of Construction and Transportation of Korea is in charge of infrastructure development of Korea. To our honored guest, with today's symposium as a momentum, I desire to add new vitality to Paraguay's economic developments by sharing models of economic development, know-how of S.O.C developments, technologies, and experiences of Korea in the field. Lastly, I expect this event to be a start of economic cooperation and joint project between Korea and Paraguay. I appreciate all the efforts and dedications of related parties. Thank you.